Welcome back to What Matters This Week. I'm Lauren Maloney. Joining me this Sunday is Dee Lamberton and Ed Larson. Ed from the Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
There is a new event to Vermont that you guys want to brag about. Right. So let's talk about it a little bit. It is the Athena Leadership Award. First of all, Ed, you had told me this has been around for about 35 years or so. First time Vermont has, ever had it here. So why now? Did you have to fight for it, or how did that happen?
Well, we didn't have to fight for it. It just wasn't here, and we couldn't understand why it wasn't here. When we learned about it a couple of years ago, we started to ask, why is it not here already? I mean, we're celebrating women in leadership, and Vermont is a very friendly state for women to gain leadership roles, to be involved in owning businesses, in government, in any kind of civic duty. So you look around the state, there are a lot of women in select board roles, city councils, mayors. Why is it not here? So we're a regional chamber, and we thought, well, really, this would be a big challenge for us. We're a small staff, and we're just in central Vermont, but we said, we can bring this here, we can do this. So about a year ago, we bought the license from Athena International.
Okay.
And we're taking the challenge, and we're right now getting it started.
So Dee, tell me a little bit about the background then of this award.
The Athena Award has been around again since 1982. Mm-hmm. Over 7,000 people have received the Athena Leadership Award. However, we're doing two awards. We're doing that one, and we're also giving the Athena Young Professional Leadership Award. So the event will encompass both awards.
And this is named after the Greek goddess, correct?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And what kind of women in the past have won the award in other states?
Well, it is an award for women and men who portray strength, leadership, community service in their profession. For the young ones, it's about mentoring and building women leadership.
Is there an age requirement then?
For the young one, it is. It's 40 years old or younger.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very good.
The Athena Leadership Award is any age.
Any age. And Ed, are you looking for entrepreneurs specifically, or how is this open to just about everybody?
It's wide open, statewide. August 15th is coming right around the corner, is the deadline for your application. So you should come to our website, which is centralvt.com. And the Athena logo and the award is front and center on our front page. Mm-hmm. And you go there, and it'll give you all the instructions, the steps you need to take, where the application is. You need to fill out a certain application. It probably takes you about a half hour to do all of that and get it in. You can actually apply online with us. We're looking for anybody who knows people who have done something for helping women gain leadership roles. Or it could be a woman who feels that she has done a lot for her community, for the state, had made her business very viable and strong. And we're looking for anybody who can fill that. We have 5 excellent judges who will review these applications. And then on November 2nd, at the Capitol Plaza Conference and Hotel in Montpelier, we'll have a big gala event. There will be, I believe it's 3 finalists, right, Dee? 3 finalists for each of the 2 awards. Okay. And then we will choose the finalists there. And then we'll have a big dance party, and we'll celebrate, all based on the whole theme of the Athena, the strength, the leadership role that she portrayed as the Greek goddess.
Right.
So nobody will know ahead of time who wins.
No.
6 people will go, and then 2 will come out as winners, basically, for each of the awards. Mm-hmm. Ed, you had mentioned this is going to be statewide, and even though you're a regional chamber, this is open statewide. Why did you decide to take on such a task, and make it available for people in Burlington or the Northeast Kingdom?
Well, we're the largest business organization in central Vermont, but we still only have about 300 members. So, you try to do fundraising to help keep your membership dues at a level that is affordable so that we can get more members. So we were looking around for another fundraiser or an event that we could do to do that. And when we discovered this event, well, it kind of changed us. We formed this committee, And all of a sudden, we just bought into the whole idea of what it really means and what it really is. So for us, it no longer became just a fundraiser. This became a passion. This became a labor of love. This became something that we can really sink our teeth into and really bring to Vermont that all Vermonters could be proud of. And we're very proud of the fact that we could do this.
Yeah.
So this is a big challenge for us. Like I said earlier, we're only a staff of 4 people, but you know, we got a great group of leaders. We have 6 or 7, and they're all women. I'm the only guy that's in the steering committee.
It's all right. We'll let it slide.
But I'm just amazed at their creativity, their drive, their willingness to really volunteer to do this work for us. And I think it's going to be one fantastic event that everyone's going to look back on and say, wow, I hope you keep doing it, because we want to.
Yeah. Dee, you know, there's such an emphasis right now, you know, on women, supporting women, powerful women.
Yes.
So now is a good time for something like this, right?
It sure is. Women need to be applauded. They need to be recognized.
Yeah.
They need to enjoy the moment and succeed and push to succeed and know that they can succeed and have mentors there helping them. This is one of the most prestigious awards in the country for a woman in leadership.
How can you say how many applications you've received so far?
We have a handful so far.
Okay.
We sent out over 700 packets last week. So it's really it's been a short time, and we do have some.
Public 4 days ago,
Okay.
5 days ago. We already got a handful of applicants. So we think by the 15th we'll have a good number of them.
Yeah.
And of course, once we get this thing going, you know, what was the quote you had, that, you know, recognition kind of breeds the energy,
Right.
you know, and people will get excited and think about next year and on and on. So,
you know, when it comes to the type of people that you're going to have looking through these, you know, obviously the judges, maybe so to speak, they're going to be going through these.
Yes.
What qualifications will those people have, you know, to judge who's the ultimate winner?
They are prominent business people in Vermont. There's going to be 5 of them. Kathy Austin from Community National Bank, Betsy Bishop from Vermont Chamber, Kim Boldock from Boldock Metal Recycling, Kristen Carlson from Green Mountain Power, and also Anna Noonan from Central Vermont Medical Center.
Ed, you had alluded to this. People can nominate themselves or a friend or a loved one, correct?
Sure.
Do they need a
Anybody.
recommendation? You know, if I was to nominate, you know, somebody that I knew, do they need a recommendation letter, you know, that sort of thing to accompany it?
there is an application, like I said, on the website, which you would need to fill out. And that has all the criteria that you need to be able to fulfill and say why you feel that your candidate meets those criteria. And then the judges have a kind of a checklist that they work from in order to kind of see which of the nominees will rise to the top and become the finalists. And then they make the final decision from that. So it is a rigorous and it's very specific in the criteria. But it really does, you can tell just by people you work with, people that you live with, people that you know, that those qualities just come to the surface. It's just leadership. It's just being a part of the community, you know, taking steps to help other people, excelling in their profession, you know, very, very professional. So, you know, it's a very common sense list of criteria.
Right.
Dee, when the winners are named, and they'll have this title, I imagine, for a full year, correct? What do you expect appearances from them? Will they just have bragging rights for the year? Will they, you know, make an appearance at a meeting perhaps, or how will that work throughout the year for the winner?
I'm not really sure what
hope
goes
you invite 'em back.
beyond. Right.
Yeah,
We
that would be a great idea.
Yeah, we would like, you know, them to be recognized by media because it is such a huge, prestigious award.
I'm sure they'll have an opportunity at our annual meeting to be able to say hello, and we'll look for other opportunities for them to be in front of the public.
Now, when you talk about the national group, you know, the national Athena kind of group that puts everything together, what have they told you about what's worked best in other states as far as winners or how to go about picking someone?
Right. There's different avenues that people have taken. Others just do a luncheon. We chose to do a big gala in November to really make this huge and momentous for these women
Yeah.
that are nominated, not just the winner, the finalists, but everybody who's been nominated, because it is so huge. So we want to really recognize the finalists as well as the winner.
Ed, what is the reaction you've received so far, even just talking to people about launching this?
Well, of course, we started off with this as a fundraiser, so seeking sponsors. We have a great handful of early sponsors that are really excited about it, and it continues to grow. So the business community in general is very excited around us in Central Vermont, and the further away we get from home, the more excitement we get. Everywhere we've gone so far, and it's only been a week that we've been doing this,
Right.
we're seeing a lot of enthusiasm. So we're very positive, we're very bullish on this event.
So August 15th,
Yes.
you need everybody's packet information, all that good stuff.
Right.
And they can do it online, so it doesn't have to be mail or anything like that. They can do it right online, right with us, and email it in if they want. They can handwrite it and scan it and send it in. You know, all the technology is available for them.
Right.
Anything else you wanted our viewers to know about just how important this event means to you?
We do want to thank the sponsors because we couldn't do it without them. So our sponsors have been a huge help to us, getting the ball rolling and helping us just seek marketing and expertise that
All
we
the
might
little
not.
stuff that
yeah.
goes into launching something new.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Both,
Thank
you
you.
so much for coming in, and I wish you
Thank you for
great luck
having
with
us.
this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on What Matters This Week.